The sad and agonizing story of a South African woman with 3 children who was abandoned by her husband because one big general overseer in Nigeria instructed his church members to be bringing their monthly salaries to church as tithe for God. And this man was stupidly obeying this, thereby neglecting his wife and children.
Now listen to what these prosperity pastors said about payment of tithe.
The first practical term of the covenant of financial fortune is tithing.
Anywhere where Job tithed, he was overly committed to giving liberally to the poor. And God is committed to bless him, but there was no security.
Make it clear to them. Anyone who is not paying his tithe is not going to heaven. Full stop.
They even linked making heaven to payment of tithe. That was the height of evil. Naked lie from the pit of hell. Payment of tithe has absolutely nothing to do with making heaven. If you are not a good person and strictly obey the laws of the universe, treat your fellow human being the way they should be treated, with kindness and love, make everything you think and do into a service to God, strictly adhere to the universal laws of nature, both in your thoughts, words, and actions, you can never make heaven, because these are the criteria for making heaven, not payment of tithe. Nobody knows about tithe. You only bring money to church for your pastor to enrich himself. Begin to buy flamboyant things, private jets, expensive automobiles. It has absolutely nothing to do with making heaven, to do with God. Understand this and don't be deceived by these pulpit bandits that parade themselves as pastors. I recently met a woman, an African woman. Her husband lives here in Europe. Her husband just brought her some years back to Europe. But guess what? As this woman was narrating what she is passing in the hands of her husband because of tithe, you will not believe that. She was crying, weeping in agony because of what her husband is doing. Her husband is making good money here in Europe. But one big GO in Nigeria gave them instruction to be bringing their monthly salary to church as tithe for God. And this man stupidly is doing that wholeheartedly. He does not take care of the wife. He doesn't pay the school fees of the three children. And when asked, he will say that he has given the money to church as tithe. The only thing he does with the money is to pay tithe and reserve some to buy nice suits, changing suits every month. The GO told them to be bringing their monthly salary to church as tithe and offering. Can you imagine such arrant nonsense? The evil this man has brought upon himself, and the so-called GO that is giving such terrible instruction, and people are stupidly obeying it. You have your wife and 3 children. You don't pay school fees. You don't take care of the wife. He even threatened to divorce the wife and the 3 children because the pastor saw a vision that she was sleeping with white men, that she was a witch. You can imagine the terrible things these evil pastors are doing, destroying families. Really very sad indeed. Very, very sad. But I have one advice for all these evil pastors, these pulpit bandits, these spiritual highwaymen that call themselves pastors and leaders of churches. I have one good message for you guys. Understand that whatever you are preaching to these your surrogates, to these your credulous and gullible followers, if what you are saying is not in alignment with the divine laws of the universe, you can never make heaven. It's not possible. Guess what? You need to come back to this earth through reincarnation repeatedly, or in the other world, meet those people you misled through your wrong teachings and tell them that what you told them millions of years ago, thousands of years ago, was very, very wrong. Until the last person you misled comes to the proper recognition of the ideal and the truth, only then will you begin your spiritual ascent. Otherwise, no hope of salvation for you. It might take millions of years. So understand what you are doing. You believe you can talk to people because they are spiritually unaware of anything. They don't even know the laws of the universe. How will they know what is happening? You tell them cock and bull story and they believe. Very sad indeed. If you find value in this video, please do give it a thumbs up, like, comment by sharing your thoughts on the comment section. Share with friends and family. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, thank you for watching.